Cowabunga, dudes and dudettes! Welcome to another Teenage Mutant Ninja Thursdays. As always, my name is Sonia, my pronouns are she, her, and today we're going to be talking about the teaser trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I honestly wasn't sure I was going to talk about this, because it's a teaser trailer, so there's not a whole lot to go on, not a whole lot of meat on the bone. Plus, me having cold after cold for the last 2 weeks, I kind of missed the chance to strike while the iron was hot, but you know what? This is my channel. I'm doing this for fun, and if I want to put my thoughts out there, I'll put my thoughts out there. So, the first thing I noticed about this trailer is that the animation doesn't look quite finished to me. I know it definitely feels like they're going for that Spider-Verse kind of animation style, which I like, but it feels like there's like in-between work that hasn't been finished, that they put the rough stuff out just to get the teaser trailer, and once we see the first official trailer, it'll be a lot smoother. There's some scenes where it kind of feels almost like stop motion. There's like frames missing. But overall, I really like what I'm seeing overall. I think it looks fun. I think it looks like a blast. I think it's done with a lot of love and care for the franchise. But there are some things that stick out to me as kind of not bad, but not necessarily decisions I would have made. Okay, so the first thing that's interesting about this is the fact that the Turtles definitely are skewing younger than they did in the original 87 series and in the original couple of movies. They definitely seem younger. Two of them sound way younger and look younger. Those being Donatello and Michelangelo. So it definitely looks like we're going from all the Turtles being basically the same age to having two Turtles in Raph and Leo that are decidedly older, or at least by a few years, than the other two. In fact, Donatello, I don't know if he's gone through turtle puberty yet, because he sounds like a small child. And I'm not digging the voice just because he sounds way too little. Like, he sounds like he belongs on the Rugrats. And I hate to say that, because these are kids voicing them, these are teenagers, and maybe they don't have as much experience, and it's not their fault they were cast, but it's going to take a lot for me to really adjust to Donatello's voice. Everybody else sounds fine, but honestly, Michelangelo sounds fine. But it's Leonardo and Raphael that I'm really taken with, because they almost sound like younger versions of the 87 Turtles. Like, Leonardo sounds like a young Cam Clark to me. Raphael has hints of a young Rob Paulsen to me. And I absolutely love that. Going with the obvious younger versus older is the character designs. Like, I think they went way too heavy in trying to amplify that Donatello and Michelangelo are younger than the other two. Donatello with his big nerd glasses, and Michelangelo with braces that are very concerning when you stop and think about it. Because, like, Donatello, okay, I could conceive that maybe somebody lost a pair of glasses and they got washed down to the sewer, or they got thrown out when somebody got a new pair, and he was able to find glasses that fit his prescription. That's fine. These are mutant turtles that are raised by a mutant rat who live in secrecy in the sewer. How did Michelangelo get braces? Who put the braces on Michelangelo? Was it Donatello? I mean, that kind of makes sense, except it doesn't, because dentistry and science are two very different practices. So yeah, I have no idea where the braces came from, and the more I think about it, the more it's kind of icky, and I don't want to think about it. But I do like the intro scene on the roof with them, kids being kids, screwing around, having some fun, getting out of the sewer and venturing out. Like, this definitely feels like it's a scene earlier in the movie where they're just exploring, trying to have some fun, and seeing what life is like outside the sewers. In fact, I love that it really establishes the dynamic of not only are Donnie and Mikey younger, but Raph is more like the troublemaker big brother, who almost like the fun uncle, who wants to kind of push them into being, not necessarily breaking the rules, but bending them as much as they can. Like, he's the instigator. And Leonardo, as always, is the almost stick in the mud. His reaction when he sees them trying to throw the ninja star at the watermelon, he's just like, fine, do it. See if I care. You're being dumb. So it really has good personality established, especially for those two. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else to say. I think April looks fine. I have no problem with her being African American. She was African American apparently in the original Mirage comics initially, which I didn't even know until this came out. But I knew that they had made her a black girl in Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Teen Titans Go-esque series that honestly is not for me, but I know it has its fan base, and I respect that. But yeah, like, most of the things I'm seeing that are concerning, and I do hope that it's just in-between work, are the kind of wonky lip sync, the kind of wonky motion. But I like the style. I like that we're getting a pretty good origin story of the Turtles having to learn how to be heroes. Because they've got that fight, which I would also assume was early on in the movie, where the Psy goes ping, 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 it stabs Donatello, and the whole thing just falls apart for them. And that's something I actually really like about the 2012 Nickelodeon series, is that they really have to learn how to grow up and be heroes. They're still kids. They're still teenagers. They're inexperienced, and it really hammers that home. Not that it wasn't in the 87 cartoon, but they definitely skewed a bit older. They felt older, like they were like 17, 18, like they were older teenagers rather than being younger, inexperienced teenagers. But overall, aside from my nitpicks, I think the style looks good. As long as the animation is fluid, I'm going to be really happy. I'm definitely going to go see it. And I can't wait to tell you all my thoughts as more trailers come out, and especially give you my thoughts once the movie releases. So, there's kind of my little snippet. It's a short Teenage Mutant Ninja Thursdays this week, but hopefully we'll get to some longer ones again before too long. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, hit the bell and notifications so you never miss a video. Follow me on my Twitter at SoniaOutAndProud. And as always, thanks for watching.